Hello, it's Michael. Shalom to you. Male, female, the gender question. Let's have a look. During a conference of church leaders, they couldn't agree on whether women were to be ministers. It was left to the individual congregation to decide, which would lead to more talk and disagreement. The power of tradition is strong and usually slow in changing. Without any disrespect to those involved, I was shaking my head when being told. Are we still living in the Middle Ages? Fortunately, many churches do recognize women as valued leaders. A few poetic lines. Oh dear, a woman I was born, fit for the second row. In flesh of man I am a thorn, my head to be kept low. The male-female problem is prominent throughout any society. Predatory behavior and abuse are common, with both sexes to blame, but mostly men. Childhood may condition us to become defensive in our identity formation. It may tempt us towards superiority. Life is rife with tendencies that make it so. The need and temptation of dominance runs deep. Much has been made of Apostle Paul's suggestion that wives should be subject to their husbands. It was a culturally conditioned comment. The first line of his advice regarding family life sums it up best. Be subject to one another out of reverence for Christ. Ephesians 5:21. The wife to respect her husband and for him to love his wife to the max. Paul was aiming for harmony and well-being in Christian families. There is no upmanship involved here, but a partnership of equals. Both will be vulnerable in their identity and should be able to count on the support of the other. The weaknesses in personhood that everyone faces never make harmony easy. Where male power sees an opportunity, it often takes it, as will women when the chance presents, and frequently it involves manipulation. When the opportunity to rule becomes clothed in the garb of spiritual tradition, it is irksome. Not once showed the Lord one iota of male superiority while walking the earth. God is love and no respecter of person. The Trinity is without gender. It is why Lady Julian of Norwich could make much of presenting Jesus as our mother. It wasn't a new idea then. Let's not forget that the whole creation was birthed in him. Never did Jesus give an indication that men are more significant than women. Yes, the 12 disciples were men, but it was a woman called Mary who was the first to meet him after his resurrection, by the Lord's design, I believe. Historically, much of religion is known for its male superiority, particularly so in church denominations with a long history. Change is happening, but slowly. Society at large suffers from the same problem, though in the West positive steps are being made. Nevertheless, the male-female problem remains a relational stumbling block with many difficulties. It is best to remain alert about our disposition towards others and remember the Lord. The difficulties and differences related to gender must be recognized in the knowledge that as people, everyone is of equal significance. Will my approach measure up to what Jesus was like? I'm gentle and lowly in heart, he said. With that in mind, the world becomes a better place for everyone. Keep it simple, keep it focused. I wish you well. Always look on the light side of life and call on the Lord. Download free ebooks via the link 80books.online. Why not tell a friend?